Hello. So what we have implemented so far, we started to implement Hangman main function um, Hangman, and what we have done so far is we added a welcome message, and we will check. So we implemented a function called check letter in word. Uh, so if our guest letter is in our secret word, then it will print good guess, otherwise it will print this message. So first of all, let me run. Okay, so our secret word is apple, which we have given here. Then first of all, I am guessing a correct guess, which is A. So it's showing good guess. Let's check other option B, which is not, this letter is not in our word apple, so it should print oops, that letter is not in that word. So far so good. So we have to implement many more functionalities also. First of all, we have to implement after this good guess message, we have to show our letters, all the letters user guessed correctly so far. uh, and one more thing, after this good guess and oops, that this message, we have to add a separator also, because for each guess there is a separator. We have added a separator here, which is at the beginning of the game. So we can add a separator after each try also. So we have already added here, we can add here also. That's all. um, and this function returns a boolean. We haven't done that we can do uh, along, not just boolean. What we can do is we can return a tuple. We can return a tuple. um, uh, at first, as first element, we can return a boolean, which is a status, which is the letter. If the letter is present in that a secret word, then we can um, return uh, true or true, otherwise false. As second element of the tuple, we can return our message, which is good guess, and this oops, that letter is not in my word, that message, we can return that. So instead of boolean, what we can do is we can return uh, first we can return true here, and as message we can return this one here. Similarly, we can return here false. Along with that, we can return this one. Now we can remove this print statement. That is a typo I noticed. return return. So we can collect our response here. Check response to this variable, and what we can do is, if check response 0 means it's a correct guess, then we can implement, we can print what message, which is check response 1. Okay, else which is a wrong guess, we can print what we can print. We can print the same check response 1. You may think why I check this, because we are just printing the same one, but we should add some more functionalities here. So as of now, the response will be same as that of before. We just change this. Previous case we were printing this response, this message here in this function check letter in word. Now we are printing here our main function, but otherwise the functionalities will not change, I guess. We added the separator also. So A, which is a yes, it's showing good guess. B showing oops, that word is not in my word. Okay, then it's working fine. Now what we have to do, if our guess is correct, we have to do we have to add our guess to this correct word list. Okay, our so we can add that to correct word list. Dot append, right? Dot append. What we have to append? What we have to append? Our guest letter. Our guest letter, but remember to convert that to lowercase, because user may give uppercase. That should be converted to lowercase. So correct word list is appended. Then I have to do one more thing. Along with this message, success message, we have to add our guest strings, which includes all the correct guest letters. So we have to add that. So for that, at first we have to create a guest word. At first we didn't start to guess, then that guest word contains all underscores with the same number as that of a secret word. For that we have already implemented a helper function get guest word, so we can use that get guest word, and the input is to secret word is one input and latest guest is another input. So secret word is first input. Currently we did not start to guess letters, so I will pass an empty list. Okay, now if I correctly guessed a letter, I have to update this guest word. I am updating that equal to, I can use the same method. But instead of giving an empty list, we can give correct letters list. So this one should be the latest updated list, so I should do the updation first, then pass to this get guest word function. So after that I should add our guest word along with this print this message. Along with this message we had to add that correct word. So for that I am using formatted string. First I use that a response from check response check letter in word method. Next we have to add this guessed word. If our guess was wrong, if our guess was wrong, then also we have to add this guessed word along with our message. But in that case we need not do this append operation, we need not call this method, get guessed method. So I can, what I can do is I can directly use this guessed word here. Guessed, guessed, oh there is a typo, GUE. I can add this guessed word here. Okay, okay, let me check our response. First I'll add good guess, but it's not. Why return a string which is a guessed word. Why this happened? Okay, I don't know what just happened. Let me troubleshoot. I'm just giving some gibberish letters here. Let me check whether that letter is printing if I give a correct response. What's the error? What's the error? What's the error? Oh, error is in get available letters. What's that? Get available letters. Correct word list. There is some error here. I will look into it after I find out what happened to our guest word. Correct. Now showing that one. So uh, let me print this output of this get guest word. It's working fine. It's printing here. It's printing here. But I appended this one here, but that's not showing here. I already appended A, then it should not be all underscores, it should be um, uh, there should be A, this word. So let me pass A here. Okay, control C. It's correctly giving that one. So the problem is here, correct dot correct letters list, correct letters list, correct letters list is a, first of all we are creating, which is a list. We are using this here and here. I think append operation is not working. Mm, so what should be? Oh, append operation is not working because maybe because append means add something here. For example, append is add something to uh, add something to an existing list. What if I remove all elements in a list and try to do append? Why it's taking? Then also it's working fine. uh, then what is the problem here? Okay, let me check. Correct word list here also. So okay, I use, then what we are doing, we are appending, let me check this guest word, guest letter dot lower, whether this is fine or not. Guest letter dot lower. Oh, the problem is with this function. uh, so to convert that to lower, oh, that use what simple mistakes. Ah, newbie things. Now I think all will work fine. First of all, I didn't try out to do this methods and do this program before uh, recording this video. This is the first time I'm implementing this code, so errors may occur. Errors should occur, that then only we can do the troubleshooting. Maybe that also helpful for someone. Let me run the program. I run a characters. What happened here? Oh, we are not updating guest word. Guest word, okay. Oh, parts, yes. Okay, a, yes, good guess. Along with that, we get our guest word also. We give a wrong guess. Then also we give, but we should add one space after this colon. Okay, here there is already space. What we can do is we can remove that space here and we can add that space here for, okay, then we can give a wrong guess. Yes, it's also working fine. We can stop the video here. Okay, we can continue in next video. otherwise it will become too long.